Hey everybody! Welcome to the Wonderful Relationship channel. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. You know, relationships are fascinating, aren't they? It's like trying to understand a whole other language sometimes. So, today, we're diving into a fascinating topic. Unlock her secrets, how to understand her every move. Get ready to become relationship detectives. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future relationship adventures. 1. Body language basics. Alright, let's start with the basics. Body language. It's like her body's own secret code, and once you crack it, you'll be amazed at what you can learn. First up, pay attention to how close she gets to you when you're talking. Does she lean in, like she's hanging onto your every word? That's a good sign. It means she's engaged and interested in what you have to say. But if she's crossing her arms, like she's building a little wall between you, that might mean she's feeling a little defensive or closed off. Don't worry though, it doesn't necessarily mean she's upset with you. It could just be her way of protecting herself. 2. The tone whisperer. Next up, let's talk about her voice. Her voice is not just a means of communication. It's a powerful tool that conveys emotions, intentions, and even unspoken thoughts. You know how sometimes just the way someone says something can completely change its meaning? It's fascinating how a simple change in tone can turn a statement into a question or a compliment into sarcasm. Well, it's the same with her tone of voice. Her tone can be a window into her inner world, revealing her true feelings and state of mind. If she's speaking in a soft, gentle tone, it's like she's wrapping you in a warm hug with her words. This tone often indicates that she feels at ease and connected with you. It means she feels comfortable and safe with you. This is a good sign that the relationship is in a positive place. But if her tone is sharp or clipped, like she's cutting the conversation short, that could be a sign that something's bothering her. This tone can be a red flag that something is amiss. Now, before you panic, it doesn't necessarily mean you did something wrong. There are many factors that can influence her tone, such as stress from work, personal issues, or even just a bad day. It could be something completely unrelated to you. The key is to not jump to conclusions, but to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. The important thing is to be aware of the shift in her tone and approach the situation with sensitivity. By being attentive and responsive, you can foster a deeper connection and navigate through any misunderstandings with care. 3. Face-to-face with feelings. Okay, let's talk about those expressions. You know, the ones that can light up a room or make you wonder what you did wrong. Facial expressions are a powerful form of nonverbal communication. They can convey a wide range of emotions without a single word being spoken. A bright smile can instantly make you feel welcomed and appreciated. It's like a universal sign of friendliness and warmth. On the other hand, a puzzled look might make you pause and think, did I say something confusing? Yep, we're talking about facial expressions. They are the silent language of emotions, capable of expressing joy, sadness, anger, surprise, and so much more. Each expression tells a story, a glimpse into what someone is feeling at that moment. A genuine smile, the kind that reaches all the way to her eyes, is like a beacon of happiness. It's not just about the lips curving upwards. It's about the eyes crinkling at the corners, the cheeks lifting. This kind of smile can light up a room and spread joy to everyone around. It means she's genuinely happy and enjoying your company. Laughter, too, is a powerful indicator of joy and connection. When someone laughs, it often means they feel comfortable and at ease. But if you notice a frown creeping onto her face, it might mean she's worried, upset, or even just deep in thought. A furrowed brow, downturned lips, and a distant gaze can all be signs that something is troubling her. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, how am I supposed to keep track of all these expressions? It can feel overwhelming, especially when there are so many subtle nuances to consider. And you know what? You're right, it can be a lot. But don't worry, you don't need to become an expert overnight. Just start by being more observant and paying attention to the people around you. But here's the thing, you don't have to memorize every single expression. Instead, focus on the overall vibe and context. Is she generally happy, sad, confused, or excited? The broader picture often tells you more than the individual expressions. Just pay attention to the overall vibe she's giving off. By tuning into the general emotional atmosphere, you'll start to pick up on the more subtle cues naturally. It's all about being present and genuinely interested in the people you're interacting with. 4. The eyes have it. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and you know what? They're right. Eye contact can tell you a lot about how someone is feeling. If she's holding your gaze like you're the only two people in the room, it means she's engaged, interested, and maybe even a little bit smitten. But if she's avoiding eye contact, like she's trying to find the nearest exit, it could mean she's uncomfortable, hiding something, or just not interested in the conversation. Now, before you jump to conclusions, remember that everyone is different. Some people are naturally more comfortable with eye contact than others. 5. The space between us. All right, let's talk about personal space. You know, that invisible bubble we all carry around with us? It's like an invisible shield that defines our comfort zone. Well, everyone's bubble is a different size, and it's important to respect those boundaries. Some people have a larger bubble, while others are comfortable with a smaller one. Some people are naturally huggers and close talkers. They thrive on physical closeness and feel connected through touch. They love being physically close to the people they care about. For them, a hug or a pat on the back is a way to show affection and warmth. Others, well, they need a little more breathing room. They might prefer to keep a certain distance to feel comfortable and secure. They might feel uncomfortable if you're standing too close or touching them too much. It's not about you, it's about their personal comfort. The key here is to pay attention to her cues. Body language can tell you a lot about how someone feels. Does she seem uncomfortable when you stand close to her? Notice if she leans back or crosses her arms. Does she back away when you try to hug her? These are signs that she might need more space. If so, give her the space she needs. Respecting personal space is crucial for healthy interactions and relationships. 6. Wordplay. You know how much I love words, and when it comes to understanding her, words are like little clues scattered throughout a conversation. Pay attention to the words she uses. Does she use positive, upbeat language? Or does she tend to focus on the negative? For example, if you ask her how her day was and she says, "It was fine," that doesn't exactly scream, "I'm having a fantastic day." But if she says, "It was amazing, I got so much done and I even treated myself to a latte," well, that's a whole different story. 7. The language of hands. Okay, let's talk about hands. No, not handshakes, although those are important too. I'm talking about all the other ways she uses her hands when she's talking to you. Does she touch her hair, like she's trying to get your attention? Does she fidget with her jewelry, like she's nervous? Or does she use her hands when she talks, like she's painting a picture in the air? These little gestures can tell you a lot about how she's feeling. For example, playing with her hair can be a sign of flirting, while fidgeting can indicate nervousness or boredom. 8. Habit hunters. All right, now it's time to put on your detective hats and become habit hunters. Pay attention to her routines and habits. What does she do every day? What are her favorite things? What does she absolutely hate? Knowing these little details shows her that you care about her and that you're paying attention. Plus, it can help you avoid potential arguments. For example, if you know she hates it when you leave your socks on the floor, well, maybe pick them up. 9. Reaction time. Life is full of surprises, isn't it? And how she reacts to those surprises can tell you a lot about her personality. Does she stay calm under pressure? Does she get easily flustered? Does she laugh in the face of adversity? Pay attention to how she responds to different situations, both positive and negative. It'll give you a deeper understanding of who she is and how she handles the ups and downs of life. 10. Just ask. You know, sometimes the best way to understand someone is to just ask them. Communication is key in any relationship, and that includes asking questions and being open to hearing her answers. If you're not sure how she's feeling or what she's thinking, just ask her. It's as simple as that. And when she's talking, really listen to what she has to say. Don't interrupt, don't try to fix her problems, just listen with an open heart and an open mind. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this little journey into the fascinating world of women. Remember, understanding her is a lifelong adventure, but it's an adventure worth taking. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more relationship tips and tricks. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Until next time, be kind to each other, stay curious, and keep on laughing.